Good morning, YouTube. Sealed Carry United here. Was just getting ready and fixing to get me up some gun cleaning action going on here, and thought I'd share with you my setup. Everybody has their own personal likes and dislikes, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You can take any of these you like as recommendations, or you can just do whatever the hell you want to. Really doesn't matter much to me, but I thought I'd share a little bit about what we're doing over here today and some of the things that we use to clean our firearms. You know, everything starts with safety. Wear your goggles, wear your specs, you know, a little bit of that oil in your eyes, or some flying metal or a shard or anything along that line. You're definitely going to wish that you had on those goggles when you called 911. You're crying like a little girl because your eyes hurting. You should just go ahead and put on the same specs you shot with. Everything will be fine. I'm pretty sure I missed my calling. I'm pretty sure I should have been a surgeon. As you can see, my operating table here is all lined out just so. And of course, one thing about that I like about here and why I wasn't a surgeon is I can drink my coffee. I can drink my coffee when I'm signing my guns and cleaning my guns, and I don't know one surgeon in the world would be able to do the same thing or say the same thing. But I'll kind of give you a rundown of what I got going on here, and I'm pretty precise on having everything laid out just so when it's time to do some cleaning. I'll kind of take you from left to right. Yeah, a little anal retentiveness action there. Good. You know what? It's the way I like to do it. If you don't like it, I don't care. It's the way I like to do it. So I'm going to start first with protection. My rubber gloves. Grab you a box of those from the local Big Lots or Walmarts or whatever you got near your house there. And I don't know, next time you go to the doctor's office, just go ahead and put a whole pocket of them in your pocket. One of them drawers, got them all over the place. Alright, so here's what we got going on here. You know, over here on the right, got some more plastic baggies. Plastic baggies with spent, dirty wiping cloths. Why I got them in a plastic bag, you say? Well, I don't put them in the garbage can. Because this Hops number 9 gun solvent. Hops number 9. The old lady, she really gets really upset when I stink up the whole house. She's got all that perfumey stuff going around here and making it smell all good, and I crack open a bottle of my Hops. That Hops is really nice solvent. It gets that gunpowder and gets in all those crevices you just can't get into. Got that lined up there, and you can see over here, next essential part are my shop rags. Again, you can pick you up a shop rag from the Walmarts or the Big Lots or whatever you like. Whatever you like. We've got left rag is for solvent, right? It's for oil. Well, I just got that backwards. Right is for solvent, left is for oil. I'm glad I worked that out before I started cleaning my guns. You can see I've got some various products here. CLP, the military like CLP. Good enough for military. Good for Concealed Carry United. I've got some Hops number 9. That's the solvent. Now the CLP and the ballast oil both have not only some lubricating properties, but also some deep penetrating properties, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So some other things here that I got on my workbench is you gotta have your nice little bore cleaner. You can use your coat hanger there if you want to, but you know what, them coat hangers might be able to scratch up some of that finish on some of them fine firearms. Got some of these polyurethane, durethane, plasticky thingamajigs. I think they're called dental tools. They really help you to get in with the crevices. You can buy some on Amazon.com. Google it. You'll see it. Of course, I've got little bore brushes here. Nice to clean some of that foul out of there. nice little thing with a hole on it. I don't know what it's called, but you put a thingamajig down there, and you just put it down there and right on there, and you got it right on there, right on the way. Okay. So then, of course, you got the cleaning mat to protect the beautiful bride's glass table. You don't protect that glass table for your beautiful bride, well, you may need to head on down the road. Got my case with various odds and ends in here. I'm not going to tell you what all those things do. You guys are smart people out there. You're watching Concealed Carry, so if you're watching Concealed Carry, you're pretty smart. You'll be able to figure that out on your own. These fancy Q-tips I picked up. Nope, don't use them for your ears. I guess you could, but maybe a little bit into crazy stuff. This is really fancy little thing that I found, and I just making those drops of oil way too big. This has got a little pinhole, very precise drop of oil right where you want it. Then of course I've got my cleaning pads of different sizes. I like to use the 45 caliber, pretty much cleaning anything except for my 22s. My 22s, I use these little bitty 22 pads right here. You ever wonder how you get up in there in that magazine? Well, you know what? I found a tool. Drive that magazine thing right up in there and go ahead and pull that down. You got it. You got that all figured out. I got some various brushes and toothbrushes and implements of other destruction with inside here. I don't use much of that much, but it's there if I ever need it. Use these Pro Shot wire brushes to clean that bore, getting it down into it real tight. So again, this is my workbench. May change a little bit, but it looks generally the same. Got my Leatherman there too. Leatherman's got some nice little tools and implements of destruction I'll be able to use. Did I mention I got my coffee here? Coffee's right here, and you don't find no surgeon in the world gonna have a coffee in the operating room. Well, you might down there at that Eastern Hospital over there, yonder. I heard they get a lot of infections and stuff in there, so maybe that surgeon's drinking some coffee while he's doing whatever he's doing. So, well, I think I've shared enough of what I'm doing. What you all doing? You guys enjoying your day? Oh, I just left out one little other piece. I've got these quick wrap rags. That's a Remington rag, and there's a little bit of oil inside of it, and this is another rag. I don't know what the brand name is on it, but just for little quick wraps, get off those fingerprints and those little sticky marks you get on there when you're fingering your guns. You know, you don't want to get that oil off your guns. It'll break down that finish just like you wouldn't believe. So I hope you enjoyed this review of Concealed Carry's workbench in the kitchen on his glass top table. Because I don't have a shed. You would imagine that from Concealed Carry, but this is my little setup. And everybody out there, make sure you be safe. Of course, make sure these guns are not loaded before you clean them. That could be really bad. Take care of yourself and each other. Concealed Carry out. Goodbye.